Welcome back to another episode of the Purple Pill Podcast. This is episode 127 of the Purple Pill Podcast. I'm back with my co-host Darren and LA. We've been gone for about 2 weeks now, so how y'all been?
Pretty
Think
good.
I'm sick.
Pretty good. How about you, LA?
I think I'm getting sick.
Oh,
That sucks.
that does suck.
I can feel it.
Ugh,
Besides that, pretty good.
that sucks. Is it sick or is it allergies?
I don't know. Maybe allergies.
Oh, for everybody, hope you get better.
Thank you, guys.
Speedy recovery, right?
But last week was dope. We had a good time in Indiana. Got to see Eddie Griffith live. Hilarious. There was an opener there. His name was Hulk. I think it's like Laugh with Hulk or something like that is his Instagram. But he had me weak. He was out there, and his opener joke was about how he liked to, like, his favorite guilty pleasure is to watch My 600 Pound Life. And I stood up, I started clapping. I was like, "This is my guy. It's gonna be a good time." That's my shit. I love that show.
That show was very interesting. When Dr. Now be getting on him, that's just the best part. The second meeting is usually the best part.
Dr. Now said, "Whoa." Oh man.
Always we could cut the clip and just show the people right now in that clip that we talking about. And Dr. Now opens the door, homie stands up.
Whoa.
What's his name?
Oh man, that's funny. Dr. Now.
Dr. Nalzarian.
He's
Oh yeah. Oh
crazy.
man, he's my favorite. I love Dr. Now.
Bro. He keeps it real with people. That's all. That's all that matters, bro.
I mean, what
He
else is he
just
supposed to do?
real. Yeah.
They basically lie to themselves for a living.
Yeah.
They don't lie to their.
He said for a living.
They don't lie.
Well, the reason I was showing this is because apparently Lizzo wants all these people to die. She hates
Oh,
it. 600 pound, my 600 pound life. Apparently,
what a segue! What a segue! What a motherfucking segue! We didn't even get to ask how Rob was doing this week.
Yo, Rob
He
is
just
the goat.
segued right into the topic.
Goat.
That is wild. That is wild. What a segue, Rob. What a segue.
hey man, you throw off the backboard, I'm gonna catch it.
How you do 600 pound life to Lizzo? How do you do that?
I love it. Everything about it, Rob. I love it.
So apparently, Lizzo's fat phobic,
Oh.
and the internet's in an outrage because mostly it's basically mostly because I'm assuming she was the face of the big girl movement, and learning that she's fat phobic and she was being mean or bullying her backup dancers, I'm assuming, or people that work for her, is crazy to me.
Wasn't she the face of the body? I don't know what the word I'm looking for.
Body shaming.
Nah, face for body confidence. Some type of body. I don't know what word I'm looking for, but
She was the face of the big girls, Aaron.
not just big girls. I mean, obviously big girls, but I thought that was her message in general, to be comfortable and being
In your skin.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the overall message. Yeah,
Gotcha.
but she's like the new Monique.
I don't know about that.
You know how Monique used to have that movie about big girls?
Okay.
You never seen that movie?
I might have. I don't know.
I forget what that shit was called.
I feel like it was called Fat Girls. Yep.
You think they rebooted with Lizzo?
No, man. No. He's in some deep water right now.
I think what I think it is. I think because Lizzo's a cute big girl, She probably thinks she's better than the other big girls.
Let's hold on to that thought real quick, bro. So we were out at
So
dinner.
this is Lizzo.
Yes, we were out at dinner and we were talking to some friends that had some more information on this than what we just knew from the articles. And she was saying that it's possibly not true because the people who are saying this said that they had a good time on tour with her and they would definitely do it again. And they tried to get back on the tour, tried to do something with Lizzo and her music, but uh, I think they were rejected then, and then that's when they decided to say that. Now I'm taking this from a friend's words very loosely. We were out at dinner, so take for that what you will. But she's saying that it's possible like you gotta take this with a grain of salt because possibly that people are just mad because they essentially lost their job or wasn't able to continue being a part of. I don't know.
That's a high level chess move against a celebrity, though.
I mean, it is what it is.
Because Charlamagne has this quote, nobody cares about the truth when the lie is more entertaining. So that's a pretty bold chess move. But let's go ahead and watch this Instagram thing.
And she also came out defending herself, right?
Yeah. She said it's all false and bullshit.
Yeah. I don't think this is a real video. It's not a real video.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That shit definitely got my attention.
But if we could read the article real quick. And 3 of Lizzo's former dancers have accused the singer of sexual harassment.
Whoa.
And creating a hostile work environment in a lawsuit filed Tuesday. They also allege that she pressured one of them to touch a new. Okay, I didn't. Wait. All right, so we weren't discussing this at all. So where I even live, I kind of got lost in where I was reading because I wasn't expecting it. Okay, they also alleged that she pressured one of them to touch a new performer at an Amsterdam club and subjected the group to an excruciating audition after leveling false accusations that they were drinking on the job.
Oh.
The rest of it is pretty much,
The dancers accused Lizzo, a performer known for embracing body positivity and celebrating her physique, of calling attention to one dancer's weight gain and later berating them, then firing that dancer after she recorded a meeting because of a health condition.
So some hot water, right?
I don't understand. Why is this larger woman shaming other large people? I just don't understand.
Well, we're not even sure that it's true.
I told you, I think because Lizzo's a pretty big girl, she thinks she's better than the other big girls.
Okay.
She's also a famous person. They come to see her when they're in the crowd, right?
Yeah.
So
maybe she just needs to reset herself and look herself in the mirror.
Reset herself.
It's sad though. I think it's overall, bro. The saddest thing about Lizzo is that her brand is tied to her being unhealthy. I think
what
that's
do you mean?
Is it unhealthy or is it just being a big girl, Darren? Who said she was unhealthy? We haven't seen her her doctor visits.
She's just being a big girl.
She's just a big girl. She can be, and you can be a healthy big girl. Could she be eating better? Probably.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I see. She can be a healthy big girl. She be dancing, bro.
Fat.
She does a lot of dancing, bro. And she might be in like really good shape. She might just be like, let me stop. I'm not gonna say that. That's fucked up. She's probably just in really good shape. And I bet when her career's over, she's gonna look like Adele.
Oh.
Because once she starts declining, bro, she's gonna be skinny again. Everybody's gonna be like, "Oh my god, she's so skinny."
I don't think that Adele could just be a thing that is recreated through Lizzo. Lizzo and Adele are two different types of music.
Nah, she looked like this now, bro. She gonna look like Rihanna in like 5 years.
Even if she looked good, I'm telling you straight up, bro, her music will not translate with her audience because her, like I said before, her brand is tied to her being unhealthy, not her, and not tied to her
Darren,
music.
it's not being
Adele's
unhealthy,
brand,
it's being big.
Adele's brand was a tie her and how good she sang and how good she tied those stories and made them feel like people, I don't know, made people feel that shit.
Touche.
It's just different types of music. See, Bubby agree with me.
I agree with you to a certain extent,
Bub-
especially since she's a pop star and Adele's not a pop star.
Bubby's the judge. As soon as he said he agreed with me, I'm good.
Bubby don't know what he want. He just mad because he heard the broom upstairs fall. Shut up.
All right, and back to some niggas topics. Darren, what's going on in this video?
Oh, we don't gotta watch. We can skip around in it, but ultimately, I forgot what my exact conversation, what I wanted to talk to you about with this one. But essentially, there's three guys in the car, and one of them is trying to explain to the other one, and the other one's trying to explain to the other one that the situation is kind of fucked up. But I'll let it go. It's kind of
Situation's kind of fucked up, guy.
Yeah. All right, we could pause and we could skip that. He ends up kicking him out the car, y'all. We don't know if y'all want to continue to watch that.
I don't know
But
what else he wanted to happen. He kept arguing with this man in his car. He should have been got out the car.
Yeah, at the end of the day, the driver is correct. You're punishing your kids for something your baby mama did.
I don't know the whole story, but
they
just explained it.
They told the whole story in the video.
what I'm saying is I don't know the whole story about why they cheated or why they didn't cheat, but counseling is always an option. And you can always go
she
through
got a new
court.
nigga.
Hold on, like I said, counseling is always an option, and you can go through the courts, and you can get time and do what you need to do in other routes. You don't have to suffer alone or be kicked out of your friend's car to have an epiphany.
I don't think he ever had the epiphany. Maybe on the internet. Maybe after the video hit the internet and people.
Nigga, as soon as he got kicked out in this rain, he had the epiphany. What do you mean?
I don't know if it's really raining. I'm not too sure.
Oh.
But yeah. I wanted to show that video just because, yeah,
The driver's correct though.
he is correct. But I really, it's the homie. I just wanted to get your opinion on who's also wrong in the situation. The guy in the back seat as well.
The guy in the back seat, I feel like he's just trying to de-escalate the problem. I don't think
No,
he.
he
I think he's
said
agreeing
no.
with homie trying to de-escalate the problem because he see how mad the driver is.
Nah, nah. I think like he said, like don't condone this shit, bro. Like that's the same shit you gotta say. Like if you gotta say that, then like that's not you. Like you're not in the right situation either. Right? You're not saying the right thing either.
Like if Rob dude was de-escalating, he's like, bro, this shit's not that serious. Like it's not even your kids. Like what are you worried
Yeah,
about?
yeah, he's just trying to
That's all
de-escalate it.
dude was trying to say. Like calm down. It's not that deep. Like if he
Yeah,
wants to be
No,
a shit
but
human, let him be a shit human. But
because
no,
the
the,
driver
the
has the
thing
right
is,
to not have shit humans in his car. So I feel like
exactly. That's the whole point.
because
That's
you
the
don't know
whole
what
point.
that dude's been through in his life, especially as him as a child. Like if he didn't have a
yeah,
father in his life, and he said when he grows up, he wants to make sure to be in his kid's life, and he sees another nigga doing that, he's like, bro, I'm not going to let you do that. That's bullshit. I'm not. You can do that, but I'm not going to be friends with you. I'm not going to hang out with you. We ain't about to
see, you
watch the
never
Cavs
know.
game together.
You never know. I don't know the whole background, but counseling's always an option. And I'm glad that these, I assume they're African American men by the color of their hands and the blurred out faces. I don't know if they're
He's
not, but
definitely he's definitely some
I'm
niggas.
I'm happy that they have friends that are talking to them about such a topic. This is very, I think, powerful.
Do y'all think
Normally,
do y'all think the video had to hit the internet?
I don't know why
No.
there is a video.
No video like this should hit the internet because first of all,
Like,
apparently it sounds like it looks like he's secretly recording. He blurred out their faces because he didn't want people to know who they were. So it's kind of like, yeah, I think it's kind of
Yeah.
trash. He did that.
So y'all say he
yeah,
de-escalated the situation, but don't you also think that putting it
No,
on the internet could also be not de-escalating the
no.
situation?
I said he was trying to de-escalate the situation.
now it's just, I don't know what the
He
fuck he's
didn't
doing.
de-escalate it. It looks like he failed at de-escalating it. So I think him putting it on the internet, he just did it for clout. Let's be
Yeah.
honest. Let's be honest. Maybe he was trying to embarrass the homie, but also he blurred his face out. So who knows? But whoever the baby mama is, she know that nigga voice. She knows exactly. So when he pull up, he's like, "You only pulling up because the internet here." He's like, "I've been trying." Then he gonna be on the Instagram live. See, internet, I tried. She still don't let me see the kid.
All I know is there are ways around it if you truly want to, but hey, to each their own.
Yeah, I guess.
So
Yeah, I
the
guess.
real
I
question
agree.
is, would you do the same thing as a driver?
Nah, I'm not involved in people's business. My business is not your business, so your business is not mine. But if you ask me, I'll give you my opinion.
Yeah,
Also, I want to know why he cut this video to be 4 minutes and 20 seconds long.
it's a very cloudy day. With that being said, I think I think I agree with LA in that sense. Um, I think you would. I kind of agree. Like I don't want nobody in my business, but at the same time, bro, if I just stop hanging out with you and you don't know why, you're gonna know why. Like this, you're better off me just saying, "Hey, bro, if you don't take care of your kids, I can't hang out with you." It is what it is. You know what I mean?
You never know. You never know the situation there.
I mean, but
You
he's
never know the
explaining the
situation.
situation, LA. He's explaining this
But
shit very much.
but what
I
I'm
watched
saying
I
is,
watched this whole
there's
video. We can continue with it, but I'm just telling you, he's going to
there's
continue.
always his side, there's her side, and then there's the truth. You got to hear it from all angles. You never know the true
But
story. You
LA,
can't just.
here's the thing. What he's saying, the guy is disagreeing with. He's saying, I'm not taking care of my kids because my girlfriend cheated on me with a new dude.
All I'm saying
And that's what the
is,
guy's making his decision off of.
if you truly wanted my opinion, I need to sit down with all parties involved, hear everyone's side of the story, and make my informed opinion. But if you just want to vent in my car, that's fine. Based off what you're telling me, I can be upset and not want you in my car. I agree with you guys there, yeah. But personally, I'm not digging no holes that I don't have no intention of filling. So if you got demons like this, that's on you. It's not on me. I don't want that shit.
Yeah, once
So,
again, I gotta let you know why I'm not gonna be hanging out with you. Just
Darren,
mine.
I got 30 kids in Africa I don't take care of. Now what?
30's crazy.
30, 30 is crazy.
30
I
is
would be, I
crazy.
would be like,
I don't know
I've
if you can
known
be
you
on the
for a good,
podcast somewhere, LA.
I've known you for a good piece of my life. I will really ask you, when did you go to Africa? When did you? And if you tell me it was, let me stop you.
That
every
sounds
summer for every summer for 3 years I've been going hard, Darren. Let me stop
30
you.
days and 30 nights.
I'm not believing
Yeah, I'm
it.
56 nights like Future, baby.
Y'all some fools.
Let me stop playing around.
All right. On lighter news.
You gotta be careful because Rob will cut that clip just to end it just like that.
Oh my God.
Whatever. I
Oh
don't
my
care
God.
anymore.
I just want to say LA says he doesn't take care of his 30 children from Africa.
I can see Rob doing.
With a
2,000
smile on my
views.
face.
LA, speaking of LA, apparently, I don't know if I told you this. Apparently, our shit pops off when we talk about slavery.
No, we're not doing this right now. We can
When
talk
we
about
talk about slavery,
We get great numbers when we talk about slavery.
who is we?
The podcast, the
Okay.
YouTube channel.
You talk about slavery.
No, we, the group.
I don't talk about no slavery with you, Darren. Rob.
We talked about slavery 2 weeks ago, and our numbers did crazy numbers. All right. Excuse me. All right. On lighter news, Jason Kelsey, the center for the Philadelphia Eagles, tells a joke a fullback told during training camp, and I think it's really funny, and y'all should check it out.
I would have lost it in that locker room. Oh man, I would have lost it.
Does he play for the Jags?
No. When Doug Pearson used to
No.
coach for the Eagles.
Oh
Huh?
man, that's funny. He used to play for he used to coach for the Eagles.
I
And
thought he
that
was
re-
on the Jags. He
he
was
is.
Jacksonville's. No.
He is.
Oh,
Dude, man, that's crazy. That's funny.
that's funny.
I thought that was a really, really, really good joke. Perfect setup line. You don't see that punchline coming.
Who the fuck is Doug Peterson?
He's good.
That's really funny. All right. Next. So apparently, I've been told Disney is going to make a Little Wayne movie called Goon to Goblin. LA, what'd you learn about this?
When I first saw this, I was excited. 2007 LA, 2008 LA. I was through the roof. I was like, Disney giving my man Lil Wayne that Birdman rub your hands together money to do Goon to a Goblin. I was so happy. I was about to reactivate my Twitter and tell all my 2 followers. And then I went to the internet and I said, you know what? Before I make a fool of myself, let me Google this shit and see if it's real. And let's find out. Scroll down a little bit.
Disney F baby.
All right. So Disney Pixar fans were stopped in their tracks as they scrolled through TikTok this afternoon and happened upon a teaser for an upcoming film featuring Lil Wayne. And it only got better when we noticed the title, Goon to a Goblin. Did you have the picture I added with this that we can show? There you go. So this is it. This was the picture that they used to ruin my heart. I thought for sure we were getting it. For sure. And it was coming out on April next year. I was gonna be so ready. But no, it's a fucking joke. Because people got time on their hands.
I think AI made that picture.
I don't care.
Somebody could pick this up, right?
Nah, it won't be. It's still gonna take like 3-4 years to make if they're gonna start now.
That'd be great though. I don't think nobody would. You really care about waiting for this?
4
I'd go
years?
watch it.
I'd tell me a year out when it's about to come out. Don't tell me 4 years early. You haven't even
That's what
started
we knew
production
about
yet.
the Mortal Kombat movie. We knew that was gonna be like forever.
Yeah, but then you gotta wait for it, and I mean, I don't know. I don't like waiting for movies. Is my point. Tell me a year out. Tell me 6 months out.
My idea of what this would have been was Lil Wayne
ahead.
trying to leave the streets, but the goon and the goblin in him keeps coming out. And that's what the movie's gonna be.
Is he actually going? Didn't he want to shoot himself in this?
Probably. Who knows?
Yeah, shoot the goblin. And that's what happened?
And then Tucci's born.
Tucci.
That's a tune to a goblin.
How much money do you think it'll make at the box office?
I'd go watch it in theaters.
I was gonna say, I'll definitely go see it. That would be a good movie.
Just because I could. Why not?
Just to see what it would be about, to be real with you. I don't want to find out on the internet. That's what we want to go see and find out.
Definitely. All right. So on this movie is actually very scary. This dude looks like he's free climbing, and let's just see what happens.
I knew he was gonna be a piece of shit the second I saw that Dragon Ball Z shirt on him.
Stop, bro. Stop.
I knew he was gonna be by people. This is trash.
I thought this was serious as fuck at first. I was like, dang, bro. He's really panicking. He's really panicking. I don't know what's going on. Just drops off to a
My dude
platform.
said, I can't. I was like, oh, don't, turn the camera off. Help this man.
Where do I put my head? Oh man, I could not.
All right. This one's just kind of a stat. So Drake, Kanye West, Kendrick Lamar, XXXTentacion, Travis Scott, are the only rappers to get 100 million streams in one day.
I don't think I'm
Oh, okay. I guess this is. So I read this at first, like a first day release. I guess this just in general.
Yeah, no
Okay.
day.
Okay, gotcha.
That's huge.
And that is.
So
would assume-
who's not on here that you would think would be on here?
Beyonce.
It's rappers.
Rappers.
Beyonce's not a rapper now.
She's never been a rapper.
Oh, what is she?
Pop star.
She hasn't dropped a rap album, LA.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're saying rappers.
Rappers.
So Drake is a rapper.
Drake
Yes.
is a rapper.
Drake's no longer an artist. He's a rapper. I'm just trying to understand. We're saying rap, like you only rap.
No, you know.
Because are we saying
A significant amount of his projects are rap albums.
You
Because
have a
is
rap.
this Kanye's production got him 1 million views, or is this a Kanye song got 1 million?
You're
All these
killing me right
people
now.
have a rap album at some point.
Yes.
All right,
A
they're
rap
all rappers.
album,
Yeah, so
an
don't do
album
this,
of
LA.
all raps.
Just stay on the topic, LA.
All
Just stay
right,
on the topic. Who are you surprised that is not on this?
100 million streams in a day.
I'm gonna say it. I think Juice
I'm gonna
WRLD.
say Uzi Vert.
That's a good one.
I'm amazed he's not on there. That boy go crazy. I just want to rap, rap. I'm amazed I didn't get 100 million in a day.
Mine's NBA YoungBoy.
I don't rock with it, but he just put too much music out. Which
But
one
that-
of them is gonna get 100 million?
In a day.
But no, it just says streams. It doesn't say individual song. So in theory, it could be 2 songs or multiple songs.
Well, if that's the case, then I'm shocked at Migos or Quavo not being on there.
Yeah.
Or Lil Baby. When Lil Baby was dropping 100 million, I can see that happening in a day. From his last album, I'm sure all those things got 100 million in a day.
So just to give you an example, I know this stat. Nicki Minaj has, I think they said 34 million listeners on Spotify every day. So that's
Okay.
listeners. So just to give you like a range of what shit might look like.
So if
Yeah.
everybody listened to a song 3 times, she would get 100 million views.
This is 100. Okay, this is easy. Lil Wayne.
All right, I'll be right back. You guys keep going.
Lil Wayne and Juice WRLD.
Lil Wayne hasn't dropped anything really hot, like, since streaming really came out. Like, I guess, I don't want to say,
I don't even think that's. But think about it. Even if you go, like, you telling me a million, if somebody, you telling me 20,000 people aren't playing a million the same day, that best rapper alive is not getting played 10,000 times that same day. And then I don't know. You just keep going. You keep going. You keep
I
going.
don't know. Like, there's just so much out there now. Like Migos, I'm amazed isn't on this list. Any of them actually, because I'm amazed Cardi's not out there. Cardi B has a crazy following. What's the one Munch girl? She's not on this. She ain't get 100 million yet.
Hell no.
She ain't get 100 million yet.
Hell no.
I'm waiting for her to make it so I can tell people that. Ooh, you mad now?
Ice Spice.
Mhm.
Know what that one is?
That's what that one is. What about DeVito? What about Burna Boy? They don't put no love to the Africans on here. We
No,
world renowned. What about WizKid? WizKid got 100 million streams in a day.
Yeah, okay. That's very true. That's actually very true. And they're rappers. At least
Unless they not rappers now.
Burna Boy is a rapper, right?
I thought so.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Yeah. I love Burna Boy. I was listening to I think it's a JID song, or how we call him.
He's been killing it.
Yeah, he's been killing it lately. I've been, been listening to a lot of him. What's his name? Of Ashley Martin or Ashton Martin? What's this young man's name? I can't remember, but it's a very good song. I enjoy. Kenny Mason. I was way off.
Yeah. That album is kind of dope.
I got that song on repeat.
Definitely dope.
But I mean, these are definitely J. Cole's not on this list. Big Sean's not on this list. What's going
This list
on?
is actually very interesting. Like this is.
I feel like they just wanted us to argue.
I think they're talking about one specific platform too. I think they're talking like Spotify specifically. They're not talking about Apple or any other streaming network.
Because I would say 21. Like, I feel like 21's up there now. What about Guwap? Guwap dropped an album and the whole hood's listening. They might not be listening on the streaming platform though. That is fair.
Yeah. You gotta remember Hot New Hip Hop and all those don't count.
That's fair. But they should just do it on YouTube then. I guess YouTube should just be Everything should just go through YouTube. That way we have one central number counter.
No, you can't do that.
Give Google that good money.
That's too much money. You have to no.
Or maybe that's what we should do, Darren. We should make an app that goes and checks all the music streaming platforms and YouTube and tells us a total number of streams.
That's a
That'd be interesting.
I feel like that's a lot of power.
Or
Because
be like, actually, Kanye West does not have 100 million streams in one day.
yeah, that's too much power, man. If somebody can pull that data, that's too much. And then on top of it, you gotta trust those streaming networks to share with you the correct numbers. You feel
You
me?
can put a little asterisk there if the data provided is correct.
Then if that's the case, I feel like it can always be. As soon as you gotta put that asterisk, you kind of lose credibility, right?
Well, I mean, we're not making the data, so the data has to come from their sources. If their sources are wrong, if they're inflating numbers for Drake, or if Apple's inflating numbers for Kendrick, that's not our fault.
Fair enough.
We don't know.
Fair enough.
Also, did anybody notice this quiet ass change from the little Twitter bird to X? Nobody. Did we talk about this?
We did not talk about it on this podcast, but I don't understand it, bro. Every time I get a Twitter notification out, I swear it looked like a missed call.
Man, I saw this X pop up on my phone the other day, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? I thought it was like a dating app or something. I was like, let Brittany find this on my phone.
She gonna kill me. I ain't
was
put
like,
this shit
what is
on there.
because it's all blacked out and looking sexy. I'm like,
It do honestly, it do look like a sophisticated dating website
yeah.
logo. Doesn't it?
And it's over here like at so and so said something to you. I'm like, who is this?
Exactly.
No.
I mean,
I took my glasses off to put them back on. I'm like,
what the fuck is that?
who is it? And I'm like, oh, it's just a funny.
You
This is Twitter.
You don't like the new logo?
I just don't like change, I guess, because I was confused, I was concerned, I was a little alarmed at 6 in the morning in bed, just like, what is happening? Who is Tanya? Why is she messaging me?
That bird was better. The bird was better.
It made sense because you get a tweet from the bird. What am I getting from this X?
Not shit.
Not shit.
So are you gonna move the threads?
No.
I don't even use Twitter. I just deleted the app now because I thought it was an adult communication app.
Yeah.
So there's that.
It is not. But yeah,
I'm ready for Twitter to just die out because I don't know what this man thought he was gonna do.
you trip.
I got one before we move on. Future.
Super.
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
And I meant to tell you guys, remember, this is only one day. This is only one day.
Okay.
So once the day is over, it technically has to reset. So if you got 900 million or 99 million, that's a reset. That's tough.
You know, there's a lot of people that.
Would you
I
say?
don't know, man.
Would you say these are the four most influential artists
Five?
out that are still making music right now?
Oh, I mean, like we said when you were gone, J. Cole's not even on this list, so that's a surprise.
J. Cole is looked at as a backpack rapper, though.
I don't know. J. Cole, I think J. Cole does great. And when his albums come out, I feel like his albums do great.
And a lot of people hate on J. Cole. People just don't like J. Cole for some reason.
What's your man from Chicago's name? The voice of the city, Lil Durk. Didn't they say his album did numbers?
Yeah, but he doesn't do 100 million. He's not that big. He's big, but he's not that big.
Good of a nigga.
Oh no, he was on everybody's song for like 8 months strong.
All right, Dan, what's going on in this video?
Buddy, wake up.
I'll just let y'all watch it.
All right.
Now, my
This is why
discussion
people
would
don't like
be,
police. This is exactly why people
so,
don't like
so,
police.
so the discussion would be, ultimately, these police officers are trying to do their job. This principal is also trying to do their job. Y'all see the clash right here, essentially. What do you do in this case?
Who? That's who.
And put yourself in either one.
So here's the thing. They're both right to a certain extent. I understand why the cop is frustrated, the one that's not on camera that's actually filming. I understand why he's frustrated about the situation. Um, I don't know if he said that because he was actually concerned about the getting this kid, or if he was just trying to make the principal feel bad and to give up the kid. I feel like it's the latter. But I think the principal said the right thing. He said, "Hey, this is just our policy. I'm not telling you if he's here or not. I don't even know if he's here. I'm gonna go check, see if he's here. If he's here, I'm gonna say, hey, the police want to speak to you. Do you want to speak with him? You can refuse." And he says, yeah, I refuse to speak with him. Cool. You can go pick him up after school. He did his job. I don't like that the police tried to um use like a scare tactic in this situation. But at the same time, he has to do his job, and maybe he thought trying to put the feelings, the emotional feelings on the principal would make him do that. But I think it's fucked up. He tried to bring his kids into that. That's the type of shit that gets you punched in their face. People do this shit all the time. They did that shit in that school shooter case.
LA.
I would be conflicted. For one, if the police come to a school and say, hey, XYZ is, we want him for questioning for X, Y, and Z. As a principal, you are responsible for the children in your school.
Facts.
If that person is wanted for something and it is something that is dangerous or could be dangerous to others, you want that person to not be around. So
this is all alleged though,
LA. That is true. That is true. So that's what I'm saying. For the police to have made the situation easier on everyone involved, bringing some paperwork, a warrant, some type of proof that, hey, this is the person and this is serious. We need to talk to them now. We can't wait for later, would have been able to at least force the principal's hand a little bit. They wouldn't have had to go through the scare tactics that Rob was talking about. Like, if you just do your job by the book, it will work, in my opinion. And the police and the principal did it. So I don't think anything that he did was wrong.
So
I think if the police just did a little bit more due diligence, that everybody would have been more safe in the situation.
So essentially, we all agree that the officers just needed to do more work before this, and then also the scare tactic probably is not the
What do you mean by do more work, Dan?
trying to get a warrant or some type of something, right? That's essentially what you were trying to say, right, LA?
Yeah, because at this point they're asking to speak to a student. Like, we don't know how old this student is. We don't know if the student needs parent around. We don't know any background. So what I'm saying is, if they really wanted this person, take the extra hour to go in front of a judge. Like, hey, we're gonna go get a arrest warrant. Now, when you get in there, you have an arrest warrant. This principal is no longer a problem. You're gonna go in here with your team. You're going to collect what you need legally and leave. Everybody is safe and contained, and things are good. In my perfect mind world.
Another way is contacting the parent and having the parent meet you at the school. And
if
the parent,
it's a minor,
if he's not legal, have the parent pull the student out of school and speak to him that way. But yeah, I think we all agree on that. And then the scare tactic is probably not the best thing, because I think that's where Rob started off right after the video ended, saying this is why people don't fuck with police. Did I sum that up correctly?
All right.
I think so. I mean, like you're asking someone to do something and you're catching an attitude with them. Like, what's wrong with you? You catch
Uh,
more flies with honey.
this person says you try to defund them, you impede investigations, then complain when they don't finish investigations in a timely manner. Cops can't win. And the only thing I would say to that is if I've learned, you can say this is stupid, but if I learned anything from watching television, it's never talk to the police because they're going to use it against you in court. So if that's like the number one rule you learn about about talking to the police, it's that then the first thing you think is these people aren't on my side. Um, and I think any smart person realizes the police, even though we can say they quote unquote work for us because we pay them with our taxes, they're not for us. They're trying to lock people up.
If you're not rich or
Even if
not
you're rich people don't talk
white,
to the police if they're smart.
Let him.
if you're not rich or not white, most times that's how you feel in America.
But Darren, L.A. Most who are most lawyers in America white?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
They're the ones telling us
Sure.
not to speak to the police. Any good lawyer would tell you never speak to the police
Without representation.
because they're
yes.
going to use whatever you say against them, against
If
you in court.
you are being sent to court, yes, that is true.
Never speak
Yeah.
to the police.
In that instance, yeah.
And because also, if you don't have
the
somebody,
police come to your house and they're like, "Hey, there's a missing person. Have you seen anything?" You should probably tell them, "Hey, yeah, I saw something." If you didn't see something, tell them no.
or you
But
can
like, if
say,
it's
I
going
don't know
against
anything about
you,
that.
yeah. If you don't know anything about it, yeah.
No,
But
no,
I
no.
guess
No
it's
matter
still more
what, you say, I don't know anything about it. Because when they come back to you 3 weeks later accusing you of doing it, what's popping now?
He said missing person.
You could have stole that nigga. You could have kidnapped that person. The fuck?
Yeah, you could have, but what I'm saying though is what you're saying is in a situation where you may be conceived as or perceived as guilty,
Okay.
yeah, shut up. But like if you're just helping out your environment, your community, like you can
Yeah.
talk to a cop. Like not too long ago, someone was fucking kidnapped in my neighborhood, and they wanted to see my Ring doorbell camera, and I'm like, uh, what times were these people allegedly kidnapped? And they gave me a time frame, and I gave them the short period of video that they needed, and the rest of the neighborhood also. They asked everybody else, and they were able to do what they needed for their investigation because they put in the due diligence.
But you would also have the right to say no.
100%.
Yeah, you can say I know. You can say
But at
no
the
if you
same
want.
time, somebody's missing.
Yeah, I don't. What if that was my kid? Like hell yeah, I want them found.
Like at what I think with this is taken on a different turn maybe, but maybe the same turn at the same time. Ultimately, I think LA is trying to say at what point do y'all say I'm not the criminal here? They're not trying to get me. They're trying to protect and serve, and they just need a little help to solve this
Are we
situation.
still in the principal's position?
I think we're not at this point. I
Okay.
think we're just in the sense of you're saying you went to police, you went to TV, and what you learned from TV.
Yeah.
And that is something that is no longer just in this principal standpoint, from my standpoint. So I think LA is trying to say, at what point do you just help instead of just don't talk to the police?
I mean, I would say when other lives are involved, that's when we as a people should help. Let the people whose job it is to engage actively in the helping do their job, but we can also assist them. Like if people are missing, if somebody was allegedly doing violent crimes and they need help gaining the evidence or something, if you truly can help, I believe you should help. Otherwise, keep your mouth shut and don't bother people.
Yep.
And that's this principle, like he said, he has a job to follow. If he went in there and grabbed that child and brought him out here, he could get child assault or abuse. He can get fired. Who knows what could happen to this principal?
Yeah.
Nothing happened to these cops. He's just telling you, hey, my policy is this. Y'all want to come after school and pick him up when I'm off the clock? By all means, do what you got to do. And I think he took a very neutral stance. I don't think he necessarily stood up for the student or anything like that,
I think he did.
but I don't think he stood up for the
I think he
student.
stood up for his job more than anything.
Yeah, he stood up for his job. He's on
He's like,
record saying,
look,
I am not confirming or denying. This is me telling you our fucking procedure.
I think
I
that's
think
just doing the
I think
job
it
and
is.
trying to stand by your job more than you trying to stand by the student.
A couple weeks ago, we had a video where people were on in CVS or something talking to the guy who was stealing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that is a bad example of how to do your job. This is a good example of how to do your job. I will tell you what happened, and that's all you get from me.
All right. I think this lyric makes Drake top 10 all time.
Instead of using 225,000 hours, Drake says 223,000 hours, and this was intentional because he's literally too short. From 225 to 223 when Drake said,
I must have the superpowers.
Yeah,
Is that
send this
slick?
to Asari.
Is that slick?
Send this to all the Drake haters. He's gonna be like, man, he's just biting. Watch, I bet you.
Fighting, taking from the greats, taking his songs from the greats.
I thought that was pretty slick.
Good for Drake. Since 2009, I've been on Team Heartbreak Drake, so I'm proud of him.
As soon as I think I like the Best I Ever Had, but as soon as I heard his verse on Bedrock, I think I was like, yeah, I'm a Drake fan. That's my nigga. His Bedrock went crazy.
I don't know if it really did. I don't really.
You didn't like
remember.
that verse? I
can't
thought
remember.
I thought you went stupid on that verse.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Can you rap a part of it?
I don't remember it. I used to be able to rap the whole song, but I can't do it anymore. I can maybe I can do Wayne's part.
It's been too long.
What was it like?
Say, ooh, baby. Yeah, I can't. I don't know.
I forget it.
Just pull up the lyrics, Rob.
Hold on.
You don't gotta always go to the video. LA, thank you for pulling up the lyrics. I know that's what you're doing right now.
I'm not.
I was positive that you were doing that. You could have just lived with the lie.
I'm sorry. I was looking
It's
up,
Shake and Bake Ricky Bobby. You remember that part?
Yeah.
Okay, now I remember that part. I just remember that part though.
I remember I used to only remember Gutta's part, and it was right after Nicki, right?
Gutta ho.
Hotter than
Be coming off the top asbestos.
I love your sushi roll. Hotter than wasabi. I race for your love. Shake and bake, Ricky Bobby. I'm at the W, but I can't meet you in the lobby. Girl, I gotta watch my bag, cause I'm not just anybody. I seen him stand in line just to get beside her. I let her see the Aston and let the rest surprise her. That's when we disappear and you need GPS to find her. Oh, that was your girl?
I thought I recognized this. Yeah, he murked that. I thought he murked that.
You did. When I first was like, oh yeah, this boy's it was on Uptown. When I heard Uptown, I was like, yeah, this is it.
I don't remember the first time I was like, no. Whenever Wayne finally said we're gonna be okay whenever we put Drake on every hook.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I was like, yeah.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Yeah, and
you
then
can run and tell your friends that I'm on
one. Yeah, that's when I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that shit was too hot.
Yeah, this
They
dude
put
got
Ross on that shit and murked it.
Yeah. Stay
What
scheming.
these little badass kids doing?
All right, so Darren, introduce this.
All right, so this.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. This kid is just kind of vicious. I wish we could play it from the beginning, So we all
we
gotta
are.
start with the last
No,
kid
we are.
because I'm pretty sure the last kid's a girl.
We're not showing it yet.
We're not showing it.
No, not yet. I want you to talk about it. Then we're going to show
All
it.
right, yeah. So this kid is just it's a boxing little thing for kids, and teaching them how to box. I'm guessing. And yeah, this is the best footage from 1987 I've ever seen.
Ain't no from no 1987.
You gotta use your right hand,
Hey,
So it looks like Darren. It looks like he's. Oh shit. He looked like he was just pulled. Oh, he's just fucking him up. He's fucking him up by going high and low.
The kid got paper, like 40, don't save him, baby. Been pulling caper, the way he dropped, would've thought I had a taser. Call me streets, like a razor. Shouting no ATL, I'm the mayor.
He's not showing back. That's what
Real
I'm saying.
nigga, but my gear be Taylor. Every day and then shouted Mike Rock Taylor.
All right. So he's knocking her off balance.
Muted.
She's
You gotta-
blocking it, but he's knocking her off balance.
I don't know nothing you say because you didn't mute it first.
Darren. So the first kid, he fucked him up. He was doing like that pull jab shit. He was just pulling back, hit him with the straight. Then he mixed it up on him, went low then high. The second kid, he was just fucking up, going high and low. That kid was fucked up. He didn't know what the fuck was going on. This chick, she was blocking the shots for the most part. He was just hitting her so hard it was knocking her off balance.
Yeah, he's just overpowering her.
Yeah.
But yeah,
This looks really fun though. I would love to learn how to box like this when you're like in elementary school. That looks really fun.
I feel like as a kid you can't get as hurt with this.
Fun fact. And like first grade or kindergarten, we had like a fun day or something. So we had like a bunch of games everywhere all across the school. And one of the things they had is they had the sock'em bop'em, the little the little boxing glove things, but they were like soft as shit. Bro, tell me why it was me versus some hood kid. I fucked that kid up, bro. I punched him, I knocked him down, and I turned away and put my hands up like I won. This nigga tried to come back and sucker punch me. Then I started eating his punches. Then I bang hit him again. I was kind of fucking that kid up. He kept trying to sucker punch me though. I promise you. And that kid kept trying to sucker punch me. And the guy was like, "Keep your hands up! Stop celebrating!" Yelling at me because apparently I just kept celebrating.
Yeah, stop celebrating. Put your hands up.
Here's Rob. He getting hit.
Yeah, getting rocked. Put your hands up. What's wrong with you?
Oh, that shit. That brings back good memories.
All right, what time are we at?
We gotta wrap up right now. Unless there's one more thing you want to do.
Y'all got any quick ones real quick?
How about this clown?
I don't think this is quick.
Yeah, what do you got? We got Tupac, we got scammers, we got this really cool video, and we got Whole Foods.
Either a cool video or this Whole Foods.
All right, just watch this video a couple times and tell me what you think.
What? It's a perfect loop. I love it.
Yeah.
I love everything about it. Oh, it's backwards. I
That's kind of crazy.
get it. Whoa.
All right, do you guys see it?
The door?
Yeah, Darren called it. Yeah, it's a door. That's the
What's
part you
wrong
can
with-
tell it's edited.
It's
So
a
if you
loop,
watch closely when it's backing up, watch the doors when the car's backing up. You can see it going in reverse. That's the part you got to notice for the edit. I thought that was really cool.
That's interesting. That is interesting.
Perfect loop.
I was like, at first I was like, man, this car about to hit this other car. He about to fuck him up. I'm like, I don't know what's cool about this. I don't know why Rob's saying this is cool.
That's some like go back in the future type shit.
It's
They're
fire.
they're in an infinite loop there.
I mean, they going somewhere though, right? They coming from somewhere.
I don't know. But you guys got anything else before we wrap up?
Voting is 2 days away, right?
It is.
Am I right on that?
Vote
out there.
no on issue 1.
I kind of agree with that, but I'm going to tell you, vote your way.
No.
And,
Vote no on issue 1. It's actually very important. I looked into issue 1 a little bit. Yeah, issue 1 is like very important.
What is issue 1? Go ahead and inform us.
All right, I'm gonna do this in the Rob way though.
gonna do
What
this
I
in
understand, issue 1 is taking the vote to get shit done to 60% instead of 50%. So we could lose more voting rights as individual people in Ohio. That's from what I understand, that's what it is.
Currently, the ballot initiative in Ohio needs a simple majority to pass. If issue 1 passes, that threshold would be raised to 60% of the vote. The proposal would impose more stringent requirements on how signatures are gathered for ballot initiative campaigns. Campaigns must gather enough signatures to equal 5% of the votes cast for governor from 44 of the 88 counties in Ohio. The passing would mean campaigns would have to gather the same percentage of signatures from all 88 counties to get a citizen-led initiative on ballot. That's what it means. Rob
So-
was right.
Yeah, woo! Shout out to ChatGPT and the internet. That's how I learned that shit. I looked that bitch up.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You should do the same for every other vote.
everybody get out there and vote 2 days from now. Vote your way or follow Rob in this case because he clearly did his research with AI help. But yeah, y'all get out there and vote. That's very important.
For those of you wondering why that might be important, though, there are critical things coming up that we'll be voting for, like repealing Roe vs. Wade and other hot topics that will be coming up in future elections. So get ready. It's going to be a wild 2024. How many days left till the election, Darren? We need to get a counter.
Well, we got 2 days to this election, and then we got the October. We got October election. Yeah, yeah. I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for presidential. I'm not ready for that shit to start.
We
kicking
got
up.
456 days left.
No,
Honestly,
yeah,
yes, Darren. I'm ready for this shit to be over already.
that just stressed the fuck out of me.
Presidential elections give me a headache.
They do. Oh my goodness.
And I think I'm rooting for the ops this year too.
Oh
Well,
man, here we go.
It don't matter unless you get out and vote 2 days from now, and in your own counties and own state.
We made our oldest register. He's officially registered, and we're taking him Tuesday. Well, I'm not taking him. I told him where to go.
Okay. But yeah, get out there. That's the last message I wanted to get out there and vote. Do not take it for granted. Trust me.
All right. So thank you guys for watching another episode of the Purple Pill Podcast. This is episode 127 of the Purple Pill Podcast. Let us know down below. Are you going to still listen to Lizzo? Is Lizzo fat phobic? Oh shit. Is my shit even on? You guys hear me? Okay, it's still on.
Yeah.
Okay. Let us know down below if you think Lizzo is the Hitler of fat people. And we'll see you all next time. Peace out.
Why? Why does that have to be a thing? Y'all have a nice one. Rob is wild.